Yes, it's me again, Chauncey Faircloth, back with another episode of exceptionally fine woodworking. Or not. Okay, so this week we're going to do some woodworking, not exceptionally fine woodworking. We're just going to make a really bone simple tool that will help you get your knives scary sharp. It's a double-sided paddle strop. I'll start with a piece of scrap mahogany that I found in my wood bin. The size isn't that important. I just tested to see what would be a standard stroke that I would use while stropping, and that's how long I made it. We'll also use some vegetable tanned leather. It's important that you use vegetable tanned leather, also sometimes known as sole leather or tooling leather. There are various other names. What you don't want is stretchy chromium tanned leathers or thin leathers that you'd see used in furniture or garment making. This is heavy cowhide that's tanned in a manner so as to be pliable, but not really soft and stretchy. I picked up this piece on eBay as belt leather for 10 or 15 bucks. It's got a smooth exterior side and then the suede, also known as flesh, on the interior side. We'll use both. I'll begin by marking out a handle which will be used so I can hang it on the wall. Now I'll drill a 5/8 inch hole. And then I'll cut out the outline for the handle on the bandsaw. Next, a little cleanup on the disc grinder. Then some quick sanding, breaking the corners to minimize chipping. Now this is definitely not intended as some kind of heirloom piece of woodwork, so it's 120 grit and quit. Next, I'll cut out the leather for the stropping surfaces. I'm just making it to fit the top of the paddle. Once that's accomplished, I'll attach the leather to each side of the paddle. Now, I'm using a fairly fancy industrial tape to attach the leather to the handle. This is a 3M industrial quality transfer tape that costs about 30 bucks a roll. Of course, you could use any of a million adhesives here, from super glue to leather working glues to epoxy. There's not really a right way to do this. You just lay down the tape and peel off the backing, leaving an extremely tenacious adhesive. Now the nice thing about it is that unlike, say, super glue, it won't soak into the leather, potentially creating hard spots. Also, if I don't like the way things are going with it, I can still take it off without destroying the leather. So on one side, I'll put the smooth side out, and on the other, I'll go suede or flesh side out. This way you can use different types of abrasives on each side, or maybe reserve the suede for stropping certain kinds of blades and the smooth side for others. Now honestly, I've always used smooth leather for stropping, so I'm going to experiment with the suede to see how well it works. Like I said, one of the advantages of the transfer tape is that if I don't like how the suede works, I can just pop it off, flip it over, and use the other side. Yeah, okay, that's it, we're done. If you wanted to get really ambitious and fine woodworkery, you could have given the wood some kind of finish, but I'm not gonna. Now it's on to getting this blade razor sharp. How does that work? Well, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a video about that shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. If you feel like you got something out of this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on the link to Patreon for a great way to give back to the channel. Plus, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Links in the description. If you want something sharp and pointy, maybe a gift for yourself or one of the cooler people in your life, check out my Tactics Armory website and pick up one of our tactical or outdoor knives. And finally, if you want to learn to make Hamones or Japanese swords, check out WalterSorrellsBlades.com, where you can find videos about how I make Hamones, as well as forging, mounting, polishing, and fittings for Japanese swords. Thanks, and see you soon.